Welcome back everyone to Outward Platinum Walkthrough. In the last episode we have traveled through the Hallowed Marsh. I visited the Giant's village, did some looting, grabbed a few items here and there. I also bought the Kintsugi set while I was talking to Ironsides. Then I came to Monsoon, completed the quest Ledger to Monsoon, so it's now checked in our journal. I stocked up on a few food items and also bought myself the silver set. Right over here. I am only using 2 of the pieces right now, but they are enough for our purposes. Next I went to Dead Roots to grab the luxury tent, which grants us a nice solid 20% stamina cost reduction. Next I tried to go to Enmerkar Forest, but I got overconfident. I tried to attack an Alpha Tyrannosaur and I got defeated again. Yeah, thank God it's not hardcore, right? But this episode we wanna go to Enmerkar Forest. So let's head out. I have also been checking my inventory, and as of now I have 19 pressure plate traps. I don't really know how many of them I will end up needing, but if everything goes according to plan, either in this or the next episode, I'm going to use them up. Marshmallows. How many days have passed? Oof, quite a few. Okay. I hope to get the number of pressure plate traps I have a little higher. I should have dropped that. Never mind. So I'm just gonna grab a few marshmallows along the way, but nothing too major. Let's eat a tartine. Marshmallow tartine. And do you see the cost of sprinting? It's basically 0. So with the combination of the marshmallow tartine and the luxury tent sleep buff, we will be able to sprint a lot longer and get from A to B, hopefully, more successful. I just gotta stick to my own rules. Stack the odds in your favor, and only fight when you know that you can win. Especially with the regular enemies here roaming the lands. With unique enemies, it's a different ball game. You might be taking a little risk there, but you can also prepare a little more. With these regular enemies, most of the times I think, yeah, might as well kill it. Let's grab the loot. No, I don't need to prepare. It's gonna work out just fine. And spoiler alert, it usually doesn't. Yeah, but it's not a no death run, so it's all good. It's also not hardcore. When you play hardcore, every time you die, there's a 20% chance that your character gets deleted permanently, so that you actually die and not just fall unconscious. I mean, it's a neat addition, but when you start out with the game, I don't really recommend it for the first playthrough. There's another marshmallow over here. Right-ho. Eastward ho. Did I loot that? No, I didn't. Yeah, I also thought about fighting the. I thought about working on the Beware the Liches quests, but I figured I may want to do that a few times, not just once, in case I want to try out different builds, so that I have a little comparison and that it's a little more entertaining. Okay, Enmerkar Forest. Right. Let's take a look at our map. We are now here, and where we want to go is next to this ruined settlement over here to the south. But unfortunately, I want to check the Cabal of Wind Temple again. So we entered an area. Let's take a quick rest. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you do if you sleep, guard, or repair. So I'm usually just guarding, so there's no ambush. And this grants you the full bonus of the sleep effect. Right. Come on. Come on now. Good. Now we're gonna head south for quite a while. Let's see if the Hello Trunk is stocked up with goods. No, it's not. Okay, so probably the Cabal of Wind Temple, the enemies have not been reset. Yeah, I don't go there. I think the enemies are not there. I think I would just waste my time. So I'm just gonna head straight south. Okay, over here is the Vigil Pylon. So we are now around this area here, and we want to go something like this. If the rocks permit it, I think this could be a levitation in the area. So you might have to go a little bit around. Okay, the weather effect you can see right now. This is a unique condition required for enchanting. Not for all, but I don't know how many, but I know at least one that needs this kind of magic floaty thing, so you can enchant the item properly. Okay, am I losing track? Should be good. No, of course I can't run up here. Might as well turn on the light. Okay, there's the forest hives in the distance. And there we can see the burning tree. Good. Yeah, that was the right path. Oh, over here. Nice. This is how Copal looks. You can mine it. Awesome. Yeah, it's a little scattered around the Enmerkar Forest. It's a little pain in the it's a pain in the ass to get. Over here we can see the old hunter's cabin. Let's quickly head inside. And in here we have Enmerkar Forest's workbench. Yeah, let's just stick with workbench. There's also a chest in here and a few food items. Might as well just grab it. So you may want to remember this place. But now we want to head further south. And here in between those hills, you can see a small rock pillar, stone pillar. We want to head southeast. And follow this path. You can see there's 2 watchtowers in the distance. Let's see what this is about. Travel to Caldera. The Caldera, okay. This is the place I want to go to. I have picked up a few food items I don't want to rot, so I'll be right back after my inventory management. Alrighty, so I've trimmed down my inventory a little bit. The only thing I want to do right now is reach a certain location, so I can set up camp there. Now let's travel to the Caldera. Righty. New region, so set up your tent. I want to take 1 sip of water before I go to sleep, or rather before I guard for an hour. Okay, we will be spending quite some time here, but not at this point. I'm going to show you the map real quick. This place is large. And there are a lot of strong enemies. We are now over here. And we want to go over here. So just so you know. Right. There's also unique ingredients you can find here all over the place. Food items you haven't seen before, ingredients you have never seen before. And of course we can craft some pretty strong items with these new resources. So I will get into that later. And also what you may want to do is go over here and visit the Giant's Colony. So this is to the west. And then north. Okay, my recommendation is not to fight anything over here. Most of the time you will find enemies in groups of 2 or more, or if you find an enemy by itself, it's usually a pretty strong one. There are many different enemies with elemental attacks, with high resistances, so our damage output would be let's say not too great, to put it mildly. And also here we can find enemies that do ignore our resistance, our physical resistance. That they pierce right through our armor. First I want to enter the Silkworm's Refuge, or Silkworm's Refuge. Okay, this is here. There's no danger for you here, so you can breathe. First we want to head up these stairs and walk south, because here's a little chest. Militia pistol and panacea. Bolt varnish. Yeah, you can see pretty good stuff. The militia gear does sell for a decent amount of money, and you can see the militia set, the weapons grant you protection. Usually it's only your equipment, and here the weapons do also grant that. Militia axe and iced tea. Alright. And let's check the left over here for another junk pile. Alright, we already know this stuff. Down here there's a giant I want to talk to, Silvertooth.
Hello, my friend.
Hello. I want to buy something. So he has a bunch of different items. You can sell the panacea from him, which is not a bad idea because they are quite cheap. Sulfur potion. You can buy some mace here. And also he has the noble set. Noble set is pretty nice because it has movement speed, mana cost reduction, and decent elemental resistances. And he can also sell entomber boots. So basically the armor he sells doesn't have too good defenses, but they have other benefits. But what I came here to buy is the Weaver's backpack. It grants 20% status resistance. Oh, let's go ahead and buy that. I'll sell you this. What else? Yeah, I can sell the alchemy kit. I want to keep the tea because it's the first one I have found so far. But I can also sell the gemstone to you. He has also you can sell another backpack, which is the Dusk backpack, and that one does grant you additional barrier, so might be worthwhile. But I just remembered that I want to buy the panacea from him. Alright, so I have adjusted my inventory a little. A few things that you want to bring. Definitely a mining pick and a fishing harpoon. There are a few resources we can gather here with those. You also want to bring enough healing items and status cures. Also a few teas. I have picked up an additional water skin here, a few food items, and also the pressure plate traps and the ghost eye. I bring iron scrap and oil in case I run out of bullets, because there's a lot of enemies that I want to set on fire here. And by a lot of enemies is all the enemies I plan on fighting. Also some coin, because there's something I want to go ahead and buy. Don't forget the weather defense potion. Now I'm gonna adjust the inventory so that it's just right. We have 10 when we're fighting. Good. So move that to bag. Rundle dagger can stay. No, let's move it to pocket. Okay, let's proceed. And now we pretty much want to head south. Oh, we're now over here. This thing is done. We're gonna head south, kind of like this direction. You can just follow the path. I try to make it a direct. I try to take the direct path. But if you're not familiar with this area, you may get lost rather quickly. Also, since this is a volcanic region, some of the enemies are resistant to fire. So against most of the enemies, you won't be doing too much if you're using like Merton's Fire Poker or anything. But if you have followed along, you should also have this Sky Crown Mace. Come on, get up here. Are you over? Okay, over here we have some golden crescent. Okay, basically a banana. Over there is a sniper giant with his trusty companion. You want to stay clear of them. Especially the sniper is really nasty. No, it's not worth it. Obsidian elementals over there. This thing, crab enemy, haven't seen anything like it. Down here is a powered up Wendigo, pretty much. So it's a different kind of Wendigo, but it's just as strong as the original. No, it's even stronger. Who am I kidding? Here's some rainbow peach, hollow trunk, and some more bananas. Yeah, you know you're in a tough region when you find a brutal spear in a regular hollow trunk. Okay, well, let's take this path. Let's see if we can walk up here. More peach seeds. Let's quickly grab those. Oh no, it's a dead body. Brutal axe. Oh, crazy, crazy. Okay, now we want to go a little southwest. You can see a house in the distance where there's white smoke, with white smoke coming from the chimney. That's our destination for now. First, I want to quickly run past here. Loot this hollow trunk. Broken golden rapier. I do recommend you equip the Mephinos backpack for this area because you find a lot of stuff and it's quite heavy. Yeah, as you just see, brutal great mace. Let's quickly put some stuff into our pouch. I ain't fighting yet. Alright. Here's another supply cache. Alright, let's just grab it. Now we want to head through this little opening here in the rock formation. You can see a familiar looking tower. This usually indicates that a wind altar is nearby. And we can see it over here. Great. Okay, we have now activated all the wind altars in all the regions, so that's out of the way. We could use wind magic in every location now. There's no trophy for it, but it's just a little quality of life. Okay, let's check if there's something in here. Yep, junk pile. Let's just grab it. And over here you can see some humanoid beastly creatures. They are called Caligray, and there's 3 of them. So whatever you do, stay clear. Because we want to go and enter this house here. Hopefully without them noticing us. The Ritualist's hut. We have reached our destination for now. In here you can set up camp. This is a safe area in case you want to go ahead and explore Caldera. Let's go ahead and talk to this person over here.
Want to buy something?
The apprentice ritualist. As you can see, the panacea here is more expensive, but there's also a lot of stuff like enchanting, like the enchanting equipment. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that for now.
Want to buy something?
But I could sell you something. I'll sell some of the basic stuff that I found. Yeah, and with that we just got 400 silver. Crazy. Now let's talk to the primal ritualist, Sinai.
I can train you if you want. Listen to me.
Many of the skills I can teach you will require the use of ritualistic musical totems. Okay. Try building a totem at my workbench over there. You remember the workbenches we have seen so far? It's a totem workshop. And in each region you require different items to build the ghost drums and the sky chimes. I don't have a hexastone, so I can't build the ghost drum over here. But it doesn't matter, I'm going to craft it anyways.
I can train you if you want.
Now let's train with him. And we have found the final skill trainer, Primal Ritualist. So, Haunting Beat lets you put down the ghost drum that we can craft. You want to buy that. Welking Ring is the same thing, but for the sky chimes. And lastly, we also have Miasmic Tolerance. When you are well rested, you have 15% increased status resistance. The breakthrough skill grants you 7 barrier. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay. I will go into detail about the totems a little later on when I'm about to use them. But for now, I want to set up camp over here. Let's put down the plant tent as well. Next, I want to place the campfire kit. Just down here. And put the alchemy alchemy kit on it. Okay. Now, I don't have fire right now, but we could go ahead and cook over here. See, did we get enough golden crescents? Probably not. No, we didn't. Okay. I'm gonna hold off on cooking, I think. I will just gather a few ingredients. Let's do some inventory management. We are pretty full. So I have adjusted my inventory once again. For this region, I want to be as prepared as I can for every encounter. And I do plan on fighting a few more enemies, but this will be done in the next episode. For now, I'm just going to quickly go over the inventory that I'm currently planning to bring along. It's the Skycrown Mace, the Cannon Pistol, and my walking equipment. If you have the Pearlbird Mask, you don't need the Entomber Head. I want to bring my infused Rondel Dagger with unsuspected strength, 2 Obsidian Pistols, a Mining Pick and a Fishing Harpoon, also my Lexicon. My combat gear currently is the Elite Hood, the Silver Armor and Silver Boots. I have the Coil Lantern, only 1 of each status cure. You could bring more, I probably should, but let's see how this goes. I'm gonna bring a few life potions, a few weather defense potions, bunch of water, and also a couple of teas. I bring more bandages than usual. I bring 10, also some jerky for health restoration, marshmallow and tartine for stamina restoration, pungent paste as a little emergency when I'm running away and I'm out of stamina. I'm gonna pop this and get the hell out. The Tormip I'm gonna pop use right after I was sleeping, so I can restore the burnt mana in conjunction with the soothing tea. And also very important, bring as many pressure plate traps and as many ghost eyes as you can. So we're gonna fill those up. We have already done that when we were tackling the arcane machine quest. So these two go together to make an ethereal trap. I also brought a few iron scrap and oil because they weigh less than the bullets that we can craft. So in theory I now have 12 bullets, and with these 10 and this 10 I can make up to 30 more. When I take it careful and don't overestimate myself again, I should be able to burn the enemies I want to face. I want to take care of. I should be able to burn them to a crisp. Good. With that little rambling out of the way, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything you'd like to add, make sure to drop it in the comment section as per usual. I hope I see you in the next one. May wind be at your back, my friend.